Good morning, my dear students. Now I am going to start the next topic, the next problem in the first chapter. We already discussed about lot of the concept, lot of the problems we discussed in the last videos. Okay, so the first statement of affairs, statement of profit or loss, that is the first concept. We already discussed. The statement of affairs means as it is balance sheet. In singularity system, we followed statement of affairs. In double entry system, we followed balance sheet. Okay, so as all the formats as it is, we followed in balance sheet. Okay, so now we are going to start next. We already discussed bills receivable, total debtors, bills receivable. This is the first concept. The first concept. The chapter 1, the topic single entry system. The first method, second method. The first method, statement of affairs, that is balance sheet. Second concept, statement of profit or loss. Okay, this is the first concept. The second one, total debtors account. Because of we don't know about correct balance sheet, correct expenses, correct creditors in your company. So we have to find out this total debtors, then bills receivable account. Okay, this is the same, both are friend. Okay, so both total debtors and bills total, that is the same concept. In case you are going to calculate total debtors means first you have to calculate bills receivable. Okay, then only you have to know about correct data. Okay, next one, total creditors account. Next one, bills payable account. Okay, so both are friend. So here the same concept. When you are calculating, when you are opening total creditors, first you have to find out this bills payable account. Okay, so then only you have to know about total creditors. Okay, so now going to the last video, we saw the format in total debtors. Now I am going to see the format bills receivable account. Next I am going to start total debtors. We already saw in our last video. Now going to start bills receivable account. The format of bills receivable account. Okay, particulars, debit side, then credit side. Okay, we already seen this is a bills receivable account. So this is called asset. This is called current asset. So you have to appear the opening balance in debit side. So in case you are going to open liability means opening balance comes under credit side, closing balance comes under debit side. We already discussed. Okay, so in case ledger opening, if you are opening ledger, that is asset. Opening balance comes under debit side. Closing balance comes under credit side. Okay, in case liability, opening balance comes under credit side, closing balance comes under debit side. Okay, so this is the rules we have to follow in this concept. Okay, so this is a bills receivable, the asset, one of the asset. So you have to appear opening balance in debit side. Okay, so to balance carried on, that is called opening balance. Okay, so simultaneously you have to appear, that is closing balance, by closing balance, that is closing balance. Okay, so in case any cash or bank transaction, you have to bills accepted for some Mr. Some drawee or Mr. A may accepted your bill from B. Okay, so that is the by cash or bank. So bills honored means accepted. Your bills was accepted. Okay, bills honored. Okay, so next, so the bill honored means your bill was accepted. Next one, bills by, in case already we discussed sundry debtor model. In case you are going to bills account, here sundry debtor, that is sundry debtor. What do you mean sundry debtor? Sundry debtor means he is getting some amount from other persons. Now he accepted your bill. Okay, so the bill was bills receivable dishonor, not accepted. Dishonor. Okay, not accepted, dishonor. Okay, dishonor. Bills receivable dishonor. Here to sundry debtor bills received. Here bills receivable dishonor, not accepted. Here bills received accepted. Okay, first opening balance, then closing balance, then cash or bank transaction for bills for because of your bill honored from other persons. Okay, next one, here dishonor, here received, here dishonor. So this is a difference. Here received means here dishonor. Okay, here dishonor means here received. So that is a differences of this bills receivable account. Okay, bills receivable account. Okay, bills receivable account. Okay, so next I am going to solve the problem in this chapter. Next I am going to start the problem. Problem number 12, that is sum number 12, page number 34. From the following, prepare bills receivable amount and compute the bills received from the debtors. These are the information. So you have to see the particulars. Okay. So bills received at the beginning of the year, that is opening, were 1,40,000. Bills receivable at the end of the year, 2 lakh. Cash received for bills received. Cash received, some of the amount received for bills receivable. Okay, already accepted some bill. Okay, so that is a bills receivable. So the 3,90,000. Now bills dishonor. What do you mean dishonor? Not accepted. Okay, not accepted. So that is called bills dishonor. Amount is 30,000. Now going to solve the problem. Heading bills receivable account. Particulars, debit side, credit side, particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. Okay, the first have to take bills receivable at the beginning of the year. Bills received one of the asset, so have to appear the opening balance in which side? Debit side, because this is one of the asset. So to balance brought down, that is called opening balance. Okay. Next, bills received at the end of the year. Bills received at the beginning of the year, that is comes under debit side. Bills received at the end of the year comes under credit side. So by balance carried out, that is called closing balance. Okay, closing balance. The next one, cash received for bills receivable. So cash receipt means you got some amount from Mr. A or Mr. B. Okay, so that is comes under, the amount is 1,40,000. Here the closing amount is 2 lakh. So here by cash received for bills received, the amount is 3,90,000. 3,90,000. Next one, bills received dishonor, not accepted. Your bill what? It didn't accept the particular bill. Okay, not accepted. Okay, that is called dishonor. By dishonor, bills received means, in case you are going to open bills received means, have to mention sundry creditor, sundry debtor. Okay, sundry debtor. Bills receivable dishonor, the amount is 30,000. In case you are going to open sundry debtor means you have to mention bills receivable. In case you are going to open total debtors means I have to mention bills payable. In case going to open bills payable account means you have to mention sundry creditor. Okay, so that is a changes, that is a small rules in this chapter. Okay, so now going to balance this amount. Okay, totally 6,20,000. Here 1,40,000. So you have to separate from this value. The answer is 2, that is a 2 sundry debtor, that is bills received. The amount is 4,80,000. Okay. Okay, have to explain again. Opening balance comes under debit side, closing balance comes under credit side, then cash received comes under credit side, 3,90,000. Next, bills dishonor. In case you are going to open bills received means you have to mention sundry debtor. In case you are going to open sundry debtor means you have to mention bills received account. Okay, the bills received dishonor. Not dishonor means not accepted. Next, sundry debtor, bills received. Okay, so I have to separate from this balance. You got 4,80,000. The total balance 6,20,000. This is the answer for this account. Okay, I am going to see the next format, that is total creditors account. Okay, in every small trade organization, that is they are following, they are maintaining a synchronous system. They have to prepare This account, what are the accounts? Bills payable account, total creditors account, bills receivable account, total debtors account. So, we already discussed, we already saw the formats, two formats, bills receivable account, total debtors account. Now, going to see about total creditors account. Okay. Debit side, credit side, particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. Okay, so when you are opening total debtors account, the opening balance comes under which side? Credit side. When you are opening total debtors account, the opening balance comes under debit side. Some changes, small changes. Okay. So, first one, by balance what? Brought down. Next, if you are appeared opening balance, that means simultaneously you have to appear to balance carried down, that is closing balance, okay. So, this total debtors account is related to purchase, total debtors related to sales, total creditors account related to purchase. Okay. Total debtors account is related to sales, total creditors account to purchase. Sales means and sales return, you have to consider sales return, then purchase return. Okay, purchase return. Not satisfied with the customer, they are return back your product, that is called purchase. Okay, so next one, the first one is to cash paid. Okay. Next one, to in case you are going to pay some amount in banks, that is called bank, that is check. Check paid, that is honored. Okay. In case check paid means here by bank, check dishonor, accepted. Here the bank, the check is accepted, here the check is dishonor. Okay, check is dishonor. Okay, the check is dishonor. Okay, here to bills purchase return. If you are opening total creditors, you have to mention sales return in debit side. If you are opening creditors means purchase return. If you are opening debtors means sales return. Okay, debtors means sales return. Creditors means purchase return. Okay, so next one, to discount received. In case opening total debtors mean discount allowed to the customers. Okay, here discount received from suppliers. Okay, discount received from suppliers. Okay, that is called discount received. Next one, to here bills payable, that is accepted. Here bills payable dishonor, bills payable, that is not accepted. Dishonor means not accepted. Somewhat change. Cash paid Opening balance, closing balance. Bank check paid, that is check received, check order paid. So accepted means here dishonor. Purchase return. In total debtors, sales return. Here creditors means purchase return. Okay. So next one, bills, discount received. Total debtors means discount allowed. Total creditors means discount received. That is a somewhat change, difference. Okay. Next, bills payable, accepted. Here the amount is accepted. Your bill was accepted. Bill is accepted. Here your bill is rejected. That is dishonor. Okay. Last, that is a you have to balance the figure amount. Okay. So that is by purchase. That is called credit. That is balancing amount. That is a balancing amount. Balancing figure amount. Okay. This is a format of total creditors account. Okay, I would explain again. First one, opening balance, here closing balance, cash paid to the creditors, someone, check paid to the creditors. So here check paid means here check dishonor, purchase return means total return means purchase return, total debtors means sales return. Next one, total creditor means discount received, how to appear discount received. Total debtors means discount allowed. Okay. Next one, bills payable, accepted. The bill your bill was accepted. Here your bill was rejected. That is dishonor. Last one, this is a balance figure amount by purchase. Okay. Here the credit side means that you have to mention by. Okay. By purchase, that is called credit. Okay. Credit only you have to find out. This is a balancing figure. Okay. This is the format of total creditors account. Number 13. Chapter 1, from the following particulars, total, you have to find out total sales. The total sales means, first you have to find out total debtors and also bills receivable. Okay. So, these are the format. So, the first you have to bills receivable, then only you have to calculate bills total debtors account. Okay. So, first we are going to calculate. This problem is having two steps. One is bills receivable account, another one is the total debtors account. Okay. Bills receivable account. Bills, first one. Step 1. Step 1. Bills receivable account. Particulars, rupees, particulars, debit side, credit side. First you have to take, in case you are opening bills receivable means you have to take the opening balance of this amount. Opening balance, what is the opening balance of bills receivable? The amount is 60,000. So, these are the asset. When you are opening ledger, the asset account, opening balance comes under, that opening balance comes under debit side to balance brought down. That is called opening balance. Next, closing balance. Closing balance, what is the amount? 90,000. That is a bills received on 31st March 2019. Okay. So, debtors 2,50,000, that is opening balance. Bills receivable, that is opening balance 60,000. Cash receivable, bills receivable 1,60,000. Cash receivable debtors 725,000. This amount comes under total debtors account. This amount comes under bills receivable account. This amount, that is bad debts account, comes under total debtors account. Bills receivable dishonor also comes under. This is both side. One is bills receivable account, another account is total debtors account. Return inward account, that is amount comes under total debtors account 50,000. Bills received on 31st March 2019 90,000. Okay, this is a closing balance. Sundry debtor 31st March 2019. That is a closing balance for sundry debtor 2,40,000. Last one cash sales 3,15,000. Okay, so this amount, finally you have to consider this amount. Before you have to calculate credit sales, then only you have to consider this amount. Okay, next one, closing balance by balance carried on, that is called closing balance. The amount is 90,000. Next one, in case any amount received, bills receivable, this amount, cash received, cash received. Okay, so cash, that is a bill accepted, cash received. The amount is 1,60,000. Okay, next one, next any amount is there, bills received dishonor. Okay, bills received dishonor mean, in case you are opening bills received means the amount you have to mention, that is to by sundry debtor bills dishonor, bills dishonor. In case you are opening bills receivable means you have to mention sundry debtor. In case you are opening some total debtors means you have to take the word, that is a accounting term, that is bills receivable. Okay, so the amount is 15,000. So now we have to calculate this amount. The amount is totally, the amount is 2,65,000. 2,65,000. Here now what is the amount? 60,000. So the balance is to sundry debtor bills received during the year. So the bills during the, that is 2019. So the amount is 2,05,000. 2,05,000. So this is the answer. This is the balancing figure. This amount is balancing figure. So okay, I have to explain again. So particulars rupees, this is the bills received account. First one is opening balance, closing balance, then cash received. Here cash received for bills receivable 1,60,000. Next by sundry debtor bills dishonor 15,000. Okay, so this is the opening. So you have now to balancing amount 2,65,000. From this amount you have to separate from this value 60,000. So 2,60,000 minus 60,000, you got 2,05,000. That is sundry debtor bills received during the year. Okay, this is the amount. Okay, so now the next step is I am going to calculate sundry debtor. Then only we know about total sales. We already given cash sales. Now going to calculate credit sales. Before we are going to calculate credit sales, you have to find out this amount. Okay, so second step. Okay, so particulars rupees. Okay, credit debtors, creditors. Okay, so here going to appear the some amount. So what is the first amount? Opening balance. That is to balance brought down. That is opening balance. Opening balance. The amount is 2,50,000. 2,50,000. Okay. So next one, the closing balance. The amount is by balance carried down. That is closing balance. closing balance. The amount is sundry debtor as on 31st 2009, that is closing balance. The amount is 2,40,000. 2,40,000. Okay. So, next one, cash receivable already listed, already appeared. Cash received on debtors received. Cash received debtors. Cash received from debtors. From debtors. So, debtor cash received. So, it comes in a credit side. So, debtors. The amount is 7,25,000. Okay. Next one, bad debts. By bad debts. By bad debts. Bad debts related to debtors. Okay. So, 30,000. Next one, this is over. Okay, next we have to consider this amount. This is very important amount. So, next one, return inward. Return inward also one of the important figures, the important amount in total debtors. Okay. So, but that is return inward also, that is called as sales return. Also called as, it is also called as sales return. The amount is 50,000. Okay, that is sales return. Okay, the next amount. What is the next amount? We already calculated one amount. Okay, so here that is by bills receivable, that is bills here dishonor. $2,05,000. Okay. Next one of the amount is here. So, you have to consider this amount also, because one of the expenses, bills receivable here, bills receivable dishonor. Honored 15,000. So, received, bills received, here all the received items, here all the, that is a rejected amount comes in here. Okay, now going to calculate the amount. Total amount 12,50,000. So, the answer is, so the separate from this amount, that is to sales 9,85,000. 9,85,000. Okay, this is the amount. So, total amount 12,50,000. Okay. So, I have to explain again. First opening balance, then closing balance. Cash received debtors is one of the amount appeared in credit side. So, bad debts credit side comes on credit side. Return inward one of the sales return, so comes under credit side. Return also related to total debtors by say bills receivable. So, the bills received, this amount comes under the bills receivable account. Okay. So, here by here opening balance is already appeared. So, this is the answer. This amount also have to take from this information. Okay, that is 2 bills receivable dishonor 15,000. Okay, this is the amount. So, now going to calculate the step 3 total sales, that is step 3 total sales equal to cash sales plus credit sales. Cash sales, what is the amount? 3,15,000. 3,15,000. Credit sale, what is the amount? 9,85,000, totally 13 lakh. You got 13 lakh, that is total sales. Okay. So, this sum is having 3 steps. One is step 1, step 2, step 3. The step 1 is we already calculated, bills receivable account. The second step, bills, that is total debtors account. So, total debtors account only is related to sales. Okay, that is amount we got from sales from total debtors. Okay, that is credit sales. Okay, credit sales. The credit sale amount is 9,85,000. So, cash sales is given, already given in a form sum. So, the total amount is 13 lakh. Total amount is 13 lakh. This is the final answer in this problem. Okay. Next, I am going to start the next problem. This problem number, chapter number 1, problem is the sum number 14, the page number 34. Okay, page number 35. Okay, page number 35. From the following details, calculate credit purchase. Okay, these are the information. Calculate credit purchase. The purchase is related to, already told, purchase related to total creditors. Sales is related to total debtors. Okay, so the purchase, when you are asking any exams, we are asking any questions in any exams, any board exams, credit purchase means creditors. Credit purchase means related to creditors, sales related to debtors, that's all. Okay. So, opening creditors 7,70,000, total purchase return related to purchase, so to 20,000, cash paid to creditors for 4,50,000, closing debtor, that is closing balance, this is opening balance, purchase return comes at this side. Okay. So, these are the amount, okay, you have to consider. Okay. Now, going to calculate total creditors. Particulars. Particulars. Credit side, debit side. Okay. So, first one, creditors. This is one of the liability. So, the opening balance comes under credit side. So, by balance brought down. What's the amount? 1,70,000. 1,70,000. Okay. So, the next one, closing balance to balance carry down. The amount is 1,90,000. Okay. So, the next one, the cash paid creditors to cash paid creditors comes under debit side. So, this is one of the expenses. Okay. Cash paid to creditors 4,50,000. Next, to purchase return. The purchase return is related to total creditors. The amount is 20,000. Okay. The total amount is 20,000. So, here 4,70,000, then 4,70,000, 4,70,000, then 1,90,000. So, 6,60,000. Okay, 6,60,000. Okay, 6,60,000 here by purchase, that is credit. The amount is 4,90,000. 6,60,000. Okay. In this video, I discussed a lot of problems, a lot of there's a lot of rules. Okay. So, total debtors related to sales, total creditors related to purchase. Okay. So, these are information is given in a problem. Okay. So, when you are calculating total sales, when you are calculating that is total sales means it's late. First you have to find out bills receivable account, then you have to find out total debtors account. You are going to total purchase means first you have to find out bills payable account, then total creditors account. Okay. In the next class we are going to see about next problem. Okay. Thanks for listening video. Thank you so much.